Yo, what's going on, everybody? Hope you're having a good evening. So we finished part 2 of the Simulanka quest yesterday, and part 3 is unlocked today, so we'll go ahead and do that. I might do a little Celeste after I finish with Genshin Impact. We'll see. Okay.
Add Astro.
Alright, so we're supposed to wait. They're gonna make me wait a whole freaking day. Telling you, man.
Time has come to slay the dragon. How are you feeling? Nervous? I'm curious to see what this end of the world place is like. Come on, let's go meet the others at the station.
Yeah, I forgot about the dragon. Alrighty. I guess... Is that... Yeah, okay, we'll go here. Yeah.
Carriage inspection, check. Wheel and axle inspection,
Oh,
check.
hold on a sec.
Power inspection.
Let me adjust my webcam real quick. And do that. Okay, there we go.
Good morning, Mr. Wheel.
Oh, good morning, heroes of Simulanka.
Hey, our old friend Wheel is the driver again. That already puts Paimon at ease.
Are you certain you don't want us to accompany you, Your Majesty?
I am. You can leave the dragon slaying to us. My partner's a pro. He does it all the time.
I've only fought 2 or 3.
What remarkable friends Her Majesty has. With such great heroes by your side, I'm sure you'll best the dragon with ease. We won't keep you any longer.
All right, then. Look after the city for me while I'm gone.
Yes, Your Majesty. Just leave it to us.
I think we're all set. Time to depart.
Next stop, the end of the world!
That doesn't sound too fun. It's over here. Wait, what? Okay, whatever. Wait. Oh. Okay. Poke it? Okay.
So this is what it feels like to ride a toy train.
Ooh, you're really easy to please, Navia.
Navia looking at Navia.
Looks like the fog ahead is getting thicker.
Attention, passengers. We've arrived at the transfer point. All change, please, all change.
Wait, what? All change? What is
So
that
we've got
supposed to mean?
switch trains, right? Huh? What's that?
It looks like Hilly Churls, they've taken over that platform!
Huh? What do we do?
Just find somewhere to hide, Mr. Wheel. We'll take care of them.
Like we haven't fought thousands of frickin' hilly trolls before.
Solidify!
Everybody stand back!
Hey, yeah! Boba, get them!
I will have order.
Oh, come on, bro. There was nobody left to even take that attack. Goodness gracious, y'all are weak. Like, come on, man. Oop. Defeat the monster. Oh. Okay, I guess we gotta...
Yeah.
No, of course.
Nice and spicy!
Attack! That's the way. Hey there! Whew.
Navi is just
That's
too
all of
strong,
them.
man.
Thank you so much for your help, everyone. Now, let me take a look at the train. The carriage is a little scratched up, but there doesn't seem to be any real damage. And the engine's still operating normally, so I think we're good to go.
Wonderful. Let's keep going then.
Actually, wait, why do I shouldn't still have my Navia team. I switched my other team here. Okay.
Go forth and witness this world, my... Make sure to be nice to everyone. I leave it to you.
Are you okay, Miss Nilu?
I'm fine, but I think the traveler is still unconscious.
We're lucky this guy caught us on the way down.
Passed out from a little fall, did ya? How fragile.
Ugh. We got rescued by the Wanderer. Bro, we got freaking Nilu and Navia. But no, we had to get rescued by the Wanderer. Bruh.
Cut him some slack. The traveler's had a rough few days. We should just let him nap for a bit.
But my leg's falling asleep. You couldn't have set him down on the grass over there, Hat Guy?
I go out of my way to save 4 people who fall out of the sky, and now you're nitpicking my choice of soft landing? That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard.
Still named Jabroni.
He's awake.
Morning, sunshine. You were having a nice little dream there, weren't you? Not gonna lie, it was kind of adorable.
What happened?
You and your friends fell from the top of that waterfall, and you passed out along the way. Guess someone couldn't keep it together. Sorry to break it to you, but crashing into the ground doesn't take you to another world. That kind of thing only happens in those stupid light novels they sell in Inazuma.
Also, he kind of, set you down in Nilu's lap, so that's where you've been napping all this time.
Paimon!
Well, okay. I guess the Wanderer did us a solid there. Although it would have been better if he set him down in Navia's lap, but, you know. Sorry.
Oh, no. It's all right. I'm just glad you're okay.
You didn't hit your head, did you? Is the dizziness gone?
I feel a lot better.
Really? What did they say?
Go forth and witness this world?
The fog you see around here can have a hallucinatory effect. Apparently, it's the work of that dragon. Maybe you inhaled some while you were freaking out on your way down.
Traveler, Nilu, do you know this hat guy person?
Oh, yeah. He's a student at the academia. We met during the last Inter-Darshan Championship. He was representing the Vahumana Darshan.
Well then, hello there, friend. I'm Navia, the president of Spina di Rosula. It's very nice to meet you. So, should I just call you Hat Guy as well? Seems like that's what everyone's calling you.
Sure. Whatever.
Wait, Hat Guy. What's that sword around your waist?
Well, I guess being called Hat Guy is better than being called Jabroni.
An unwelcome encumbrance, that's what. I've had it ever since I woke up here. Tried to toss it, but no matter what I do, it always reappears. Such a pain. Anyway, if any of you want the hero sword, you can have it.
Wait, it's called what?
The hero's sword. Meant to be wielded by the hero. I know. Me of all people, right? The irony.
What? You're the hero of this world?
Will you calm down? It's just a dumb title.
Bro. You mean to tell me Ether's been here this whole time, but the Wanderer is the hero? The hell kind of shit is that? Oh, hey, Zane, how you doing?
Just that this entire time, we thought we were the heroes of the prophecy.
Well, yeah. What kind of a hero is the Wanderer compared to Ether?
Well, if it means that much to you, you're welcome to claim the title.
Claimed.
You'd be doing me a favor.
Yes. Happily. I'm good, actually.
That's not the point! The real question is, if you're the hero, then where the heck have you been all this time?
Looking for a way out. I heard there's a boat in this area that can bring you to another world. So I came to investigate. But look at the state of things around here. The lighthouse collapsed. The boat won't budge. I say we try to find a different way out.
Oh, by the way, you missed Ether almost falling to his death, but then the Wanderer saved him and was nice enough to have Ether rest on Nilu's lap.
Huh. Paimon's guessing a voice told you what you were supposed to do here. That's what happened with Navia and Nilu, at least.
You expect me to take orders from some disembodied voice?
Hey, wait, where are you going?
To find the so-called source of this world's misfortune. The dragon responsible for this whole mess.
Wait, we came here to fight the dragon as well. Why don't we go together?
Grab that dragon scale over there before you leave. It'll come in handy later.
A dragon scale? Where? How did you know about it? What's it for? And...
Have you ever considered keeping your questions to yourself? Because if you actually expect me to answer them all, we'll be here until the next Interdarshan Championship.
You little... Paimon thought you might have learned some manners by now, but clearly not!
Still rude. New mosaic of moments. Okay. Alright, I only gotta look for the dragon scale. Which I'm guessing is below. Toy bombs can be interacted with. Special titanium block. Okay. Nice.
This should do it, right? Wow, this scale is amazing! It turns everything it touches into something hard, almost like a toy block. It doesn't seem to work on us, though.
Yes, Ether was taking a nap on Nilu's lap.
It spews out poison and transmutes everything it touches. Huh. No wonder they call it the evil dragon.
Your Majesty, Madam Very Brave Hero!
What are you looking at me for? He's obviously talking to you.
Mr. Wheel, you didn't get hurt when we fell, did you?
Oh, not at all. Thankfully, the young man in the hat was kind enough to lend me a hand. There seems to be a village over here. Some of the residents used to work in the titanium mines, and some came to fight the dragon, then got stuck here.
I see. I'm glad they're all safe and sound. I can try to use my magic to fold a boat to bring everyone back.
Oh, I'll help too. Still, I think we need to take care of the dragon first. We don't want it to start causing trouble when we're trying to load people onto the ship.
Apparently, the villagers often see the dragon fly into a space behind the waterfall. They think that's the location of its lair.
Then we should look around and try to find a way in.
I'll wait here for your triumphant return. Your Majesty, brave heroes, Please be careful.
It should have been me. Oh, colorful. I would think that. Okay. Oh. Where else is this supposed to go? Okay, hold on. Undo that. Do this one. Because I'm pretty sure that goes up here. There. And then I guess this one, I don't fucking know. Dun 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 dun, nice.
A chest full of valuables and a trove of potential clues.
Aika taking L's by simply not being in the quest. I know, it's sad. Only so many characters can share screen time at one time. And we all know Genshin Impact has probably too many characters at this point. Whoa. Damn, Yelan almost got frickin' squished to the ground there. Oh, I heard Hololive did their Billy event or whatever with Kobo and Mashiro. Or no, I'm sorry, Matsuri.
We made it! But with the force of this waterfall, there's no way we're getting through.
Quick, take out the dragon scale.
Wait, but... No. Paimon doesn't need to ask you anything. The dragon scale can turn anything it touches into toy blocks, so... Aha! You want to use it to block off the water! See? Paimon can figure things out all on her own.
Right. Hold on. Okay. How did it go? How did what go? Oh, the Billy thing? I don't know. I didn't really hear. I mean, it sounded like nothing bad happened, so I think it went fine. What? You wanna let me place this damn thing? What, bro? How am I supposed to... There. Oh, yeah, we gotta get away. That explosion was nothing. Amber to the rescue. Sorry, Amber, we won't be needing you because we got Bennett. Yeah.
Now that's what I call treasure.
What's wrong, Milu?
Oh, nothing. It's just... I sensed a very powerful magical signature just now.
Huh. Guess this is the dragon's lair after all.
Huh? When did you put your hat on?
Well, we're getting ready to fight, aren't we? I feel more comfortable in my regular outfit. Hat Guy also put away that sword around his waist.
Should have never had to use this thing to begin with.
Do you need to do anything to prepare, Traveler? Paimon's getting kind of nervous seeing everyone else serious like this.
I'm good. Let's do it. Alrighty.
Oh, looks like we're not the first ones to make it in here.
Wait, hold on! Let's fight the dragon together!
They're already gone! Let's try to catch up! Ooh, what's that sound? Is it an earthquake? Where'd they go?
Reckless idiots.
Oh wow. So they didn't just place one trial character on my team, they like replaced my whole team with trial characters. Okay. Wait. Oh, wait. Can we... Okay, yeah, that's right. Nilou can... Yeah. Of course, because Nilou is the strongest. Wait, did I say Nilou? I meant Navia if I said Nilou.
Coming at ya!
With all my strength!
Propagate! How amusing.
Watch out! Coming at ya! A proper send-off from the Spina with love.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Dude, I literally have to be like right up against the damn thing before it'll let me put it.
Too slow.
Okay. Okay. Let's see.
This space is completely empty.
Paimon bets this is where the dragon sleeps.
Watch out in front! It's coming!
So this is the dragon. Good luck, dragon. You're gonna need it.
Whoa, that dragon is huge! And it just attacked us.
Seems you can't deal. Try dodging. Whoa. Oh. Okay, there was like no depth perception there.
Dead!
Really, we're just gonna fall?
Look, he's here.
Oh my gosh.
Another new soul has joined this world. But are you sure his fate will be as you described? Of course. My predictions are never wrong. I just don't like that kind of story. Then you need only do as you said, and let him find his own story within your fairy tale. You're right. Then listen closely, my child. Your name is...
What is this place? Is that water? Well, that's damn it. Navia's castle. Are we above Constellation Metropole?
It's the dragon! The dragon that destroyed the titanium mines! Help! Help!
Soldiers, pick up your weapons! Destroy that monster!
How many times am I going to have to save you?
Thank you, Hat Guy.
Paimon still feels dizzy. Hey, did any of you also see something strange? It was like we were witnessing...
The dragon's memories.
Sounds like we all saw the same thing just now.
Well, we definitely saw a different side to the story. Watching it all unfold, Paimon couldn't help but feel bad for the dragon.
This world might be a lot more complicated than we thought.
The next time we encounter the dragon, how about we try talking to him instead of fighting?
That sounds like a good plan. But maybe we should figure out where we ended up first.
Huh. If the world above is a fairy tale realm, then maybe we've fallen into the next page of the book.
How does it feel, Zane, to know that your girl is being saved repeatedly by the Wanderer? Of course, I guess I shouldn't talk because I think Navi is in the same predicament. Fuck. Never mind. Forget what I said.
Just keep walking and don't fall behind.
Hey, wait for us! Wow, this place looks a lot different from the dragon lair.
Oh, wait. If you're ever in trouble, try this. Try what? What? Okay. Ah, okay. Of course.
Hey there!
Unsightly insects!
Fire! Well, with Ross.
Oh my.
Scatter!
All eyes on me! Hey there! Hey there!
Behold! Wretched vermin!
Bro, it's 2024. Who says wretched vermin these days? Oh. Damn, I'm getting like no encounter points for opening these chests.
Too slow.
Heal? You kidding me? All my guys are full health. I don't need to frickin' heal. Oh, there's the dragon again.
He seems angry. We just want to talk to you.
Quit following me. Too slow.
This again.
Quit following me. Too slow.
Huh. You think that is gonna stop me? Oh no. Oh no. I wouldn't have made it. Oh, what the hell? Bro. Okay.
Squall and Fury.
Okay. Oh, well, fuck me. Couldn't get high enough. Oh, whoops. Okay, well, I'm a little confused because that doesn't get you high enough, so let me see, maybe there's... Okay. Okay. Oh goodness. Alright, I will take your health.
Our home! It was destroyed by that evil dragon!
The stars! It flew away with the Metropole stars! Oh no! We didn't get eaten by the dragon? The dragon just dropped us off here?
That guy!
You're getting too far away!
He's just up ahead.
Is he trying to lure us somewhere?
Well, I'd say we were the ones who backed him into a corner.
But we just want to ask him a few questions about his past.
He's had year after year of people coming here to try to take his head. If you ask me, his reaction is perfectly normal.
Maybe there's still something we can do to calm him down?
I wouldn't count on it. Maybe his earlier attacks were just a warning, but now he's actually getting serious. Prepare for a final battle. Sometimes it takes a little force for someone to finally wake up.
Okay, Jabroni. Oh, okay.
Quit following me. Oh, stubborn beast. You really want to get beat up that bad?
Wait. Oh. Okay, wait. What am I supposed to do with this thing?
Is
that how this shit works? Okay. Oh, okay, I don't know what the hell I'm supposed to do.
That's far enough.
Okay. Bro.
Too slow. losing. Watch out! If you fall, you're on your own this time. Getting serious. Don't get hit!
Oh my god, it's homing now. Fuck me.
There's a bomb over there! Just like before! Throw the bomb right into its mouth!
What are you waiting for?
Did I get it in his mouth? I didn't even notice. I thought I thought I never got it in there.
Now's our chance!
Wait! Huh? Are we inside the black mist? I see something up ahead.
Bro, they're forcing me to be the Wanderer now.
Are you sure you want to create this child, Em? Even after what I told you about his fate? He will be abandoned by his creator, and eventually... I know, Bee. You've told me already. That sad story with the disappointing ending. It's what happened in the real world, isn't it? But that's exactly why I want to change things. In a different world, his story can have a happier ending. That child, his heart is so full of love. I understand, Anya. But know that if you give him that name, his fate in Simulanka is destined to parallel that of his real-world namesake. But there's still a chance, right? Maybe it's a shot in the dark, but I have to try. He deserves a better life. Although, he might need the help of others when the time comes. All right, my dear. The choice is yours. Since you're so persistent, let me tell you a secret.
More boring fate talk.
Exactly what I was thinking.
I'm sorry, my child.
Dude,
Unlike my friends,
I don't
I
frickin'
don't
know
have
what's
a
going on.
long time to live. All said and done, the story of my life will be shorter than the fairy tales in this book. So I will have to leave your side, I'm afraid. It's okay. It's okay. Once I'm gone, I will become a star in Simulanka and watch over you from above. If you ever feel lonely, just look up towards the sky. Go forth and witness this world, my child. Make sure to be nice to everyone. You'll meet good friends one day. I'm sure of it. That is my wish for your future. As for this world, I leave it to you.
So in the end, you were betrayed too.
Hey, Mr. Dragon! He brought you some food. You must be hungry. Shh! Quiet! We can't let anyone hear us. Everyone says you're a bad dragon, but you're always nice to me when we play together. You always help me pick flowers way up high that I can't reach. It's okay. Just keep hiding here, and tomorrow I'll...
Oh no, my child! Help! Somebody help me! Save my child! The dragon's trying to kidnap her!
No, Mom! It's not like that! Listen to me!
So you're hated by people too. So that's it. That's really your wish? To never have been born at all? That's not a fate you should wish for. Nobody can define who you are, or deny the true feelings of your heart. Now remember your name. Durin. It's all right now.
Watch out! That was a close call. Are you guys all right?
Bro, is it just me or did we just get a very slight panty shot of Nilu? I don't know, maybe she's wearing spats or something, but that's sure what it looked like to me. I guess being saved by Kirara is better than being saved by the Wanderer. Yep, all thanks to Kirara.
Back in Constellation Metropole, I heard people saying you'd gone to fight the dragon, so I followed you here. Right when I managed to catch up, I saw you fall through that hole. Wait, didn't someone else fall through just now? Shouldn't we do something?
Hey, what's up, Ox?
Oh yeah, hat guy. Well, he can fly, so he'll probably be fine.
He called the dragon something earlier. It sounded like he said...
Durin. That's his name.
Oh, hat guy, you're okay. Wait, what about the dragon... Durin?
He's fine.
Durin. Oh, wait, that's the name of the dragon from Dragonspine, right? The one that became a part of the mountain after being slain by Dvalin? If Paimon remembers correctly, it was created by...
Okay. Wait, hold on. Okay, this is from like way back when Genshin Impact like first fucking started, so yeah, so Dvalin is Storm Terror and Durin was killed by Dvalin. Okay. Gold Rhindottir?
Right! It was created by Rhindaughter!
Oh, Rhindaughter,
Created,
okay.
you say?
Well, bro, if he's Rhindaughter, just spell it D-O-T-T-E-R, not I-R.
So, what exactly happened down there? You've been acting weird ever since the end of the fight.
So that's the truth about Simulanka's evil dragon.
What we saw in the mist weren't hallucinations, but the dragon's memories.
Everything I heard during my fall must have been things said to Durin in the past.
Huh. I thought it was strange. The people around the Broken Sea are clearly stranded, but I never heard any stories about the dragon attacking the village. The people we met along the way are probably workers from the Titanium mines, or guards who came here to claim the dragon's head. Durin probably allowed them to live here because there was nowhere else for them to go.
When I first came to this world, a voice spoke to me and said, "You are the hero of this world. Now go forth and save the dragon."
Who is the person behind this voice anyway? And why did they bring us all here?
Come with me. The answer to all this can be found below.
Okay, I guess we just jump into this thing here.
Is this a study?
That's right. It belongs to the Goddess of Fate.
Goddess of Fate? As in one of the 3 goddesses who created Simulanka?
Or more precisely, M. One of the mages of the Hexenzirkel.
Hexenzirkel? As in... Sorry, Paimon shouldn't just regurgitate everything you say. It's just... It's a lot to take in.
She created the story of Durin. Well, the Simulanka version at least. These records should cover most of what you want to know, including the identities of the other 2 goddesses. Read them for yourselves.
By all rights, I should have been A, since A is the first and last letter of my name. But Alice overruled me on the basis of seniority and said I should be M instead because of my middle name. She really knows how to push my buttons. Still, her magic never fails to amaze me. I still can't believe she got one of my origami frogs to start talking.
That means something to you, Zane?
Why don't I write a story with origami animals as the main characters? Let's see. Once upon a time, in a magical forest, there lived a group of animals made of paper. Barbie loves looking into the future, so she used her powers to map out the fates of all living things in Simulanka. But knowing the ending in advance takes all the fun out of the story. I think I'll make a bet with her. I believe that one day, the people of Simulanka will decide to carve their own destiny. Apparently, she wants to build a statue of herself in the capital city. Always looking to add some pizzazz.
Mechanical hard drive. So you don't have a solid state?
My dear sisters, I fear my pen shall soon run dry. Even now, as I write this letter to you, my dexterity is all but failing me. Thank you for enjoying my stories and for creating this world for me.
Needy girl overload. I've already seen other people play some of it, so I kind of already know. Well, probably only actually seen maybe a couple of the endings, but yeah. I don't know. I'll consider it, but it would be after I'm done with Chaos Head. Chaos Child before I get get around to that.
The time we spent together was the most wonderful youth I could have asked for. I always feel so young when we're together. A says that even after I'm gone, the goddess of fate in Simulanka will continue to exist and carry on granting people's wishes. It makes me glad. If you ever want to chat, feel free to pay a visit to the goddess statue. Just don't wish for anything weird.
It's Simulanka Durin. And he's looking up at something. A star.
This must have been after M passed away. This looks like a mine. Maybe the Titanium miners dug too deep? So deep that they dug right through to the world on the next page. Yeah. Now that you mention it, this miner's lamp looks really similar to the star on the previous page. Forest of Blessings. This book has been recording Simulanka's history all along. Look at the size of those footprints. If that's every time he lands, then no wonder people are so terrified of him.
So that's why you took the stars. Because you missed your mom.
That statue looks different from the one in the Metropole.
It's a different goddess. This one is the goddess of fate. It's all right now, Durin. Nobody here wants to hurt you.
Don't say that, Durin! Paimon made a mistake. She was wrong about you. But it's nice to talk, isn't it? Now that we've all calmed down?
So that's why you made that wish? So stupid.
Hey!
Anyone with eyes can see that all you want to do is get along with everyone. You just want to make friends, people to play with, to talk to. People who accept you, or at least accept your apology.
That may be true, but I'm not sure the people of Simulanka are prepared for such a gigantic next-door neighbor.
Oh, you never hurt anyone. Heck, the idea never even crossed your mind. Sure, you scared a bunch of people half to death, but that's only because they had no idea what kind of dragon you really are.
Yeah. If you had a heart-to-heart with them, I'm sure they'd come to understand you and see your point of view.
Is there no way for them to coexist, even if they come to an understanding?
The curse.
Huh? Milu?
Is it your true wish to live side by side with the people of Simulanka?
Yeah, Biden's out.
Then close your eyes and make a wish to the goddess of fate. We will help make your wish come true. Just trust me.
Nope.
I, Nilu, the Forest Fairy, give to you my blessing and welcome you as a dweller of the forest.
It is not over at all. Wait, that's...
May everyone accept you as one of our own. And may the Forest of Blessings be a place you can call home.
I, Navia, King of Constellation Metropole, give you my blessing. I grant you citizenship to my kingdom.
Oh, me too. As the, Nekomata in boots of this world, I give you my blessing too.
The rays of light, they're coming together.
Wait, what's going on?
This must be the magic power of words.
I, the hero of this world, give you my blessing. I recognize you as a resident of Simulanka. May you find acceptance in this world. Also, speaking as someone who'd like to be your friend, I wish you all the best for the future.
Jabroni.
I, a traveler who has traversed many worlds, give to you my blessing. May you find friendship and goodwill, no matter where you go.
He's talking.
As for this world, I leave it to you.
Huh? What? Why are you all staring at me? Huh? My claws? Are these my claws? And my wings? My tail? Does this mean...
Wow, you look so cute. Quite a radical transformation. Not that there was anything wrong with the way you looked before, of course. It's just, you get what I mean.
How do you feel? Are you happy with your new appearance? Does anyone have a flower with them? Or even just some water or paper from this world? Oh, I do actually. Here you go. They're not changing. I can touch things without changing them.
Hey, that's great! One more flying friend for Paimon!
Now the residents of Simulanka won't be scared of you anymore. But what about all the things that I did before?
That's simple. Just go out there and atone. You could fill in the footprints you left on the ground, or help the people around the broken sea get home.
Okay. And you'll come along and help me, right, Hat Guy?
Here, I'll give some thoughts on the Biden thing here after we finish with Genshin.
Why would I do that?
Because you said you wanted to be my friend.
You little... Gah. Well, maybe I spoke too soon.
Huh? But I thought...
Come on, Hat Guy.
All right, fine. I'll go with you.
Really?
Yes, really. Lying to you would be no fun anyway.
Oh, thank you! You're the first friend to call me by my name!
Let's go back up. I'm about to suffocate down here.
Oh, it feels so good to finally see Hat Guy meet his match.
Paimon.
Yeah, okay. Paimon just never thought we'd see the day, that's all.
All right, let's also head back up then.
Don't be scared, Durin. We'll be right by your side.
Thank you for your blessings, everyone! Oh, this is the happiest day I've had in a really long time!
Alright.
Ta-da! Surprise, everyone!
Ah! A talking street lamp!
Street lamp? Oh my! You mean you still don't remember me after all the times we've spoken? I know that voice! It's Mom's friend!
Alice.
Hello there, traveler and friends. And Durin, it's good to see you. You've changed quite a lot. In fact, you look so different that perhaps I should call you Mini Durin. Mini Durin, huh? Yeah, I like the sound of that. It's nice being smaller.
You must be one of the 3 goddesses of this world. Are you the goddess of creation?
Yep, that's right. But although it's the most impressive sounding of the 3, to be honest, we all made an equal contribution toward the founding of this world.
Oh, Alice is Klee's mother? Oh, I forgot about that.
If you've ever read any of M's stories, you'll know just how enchanting the worlds are that she writes about. So enchanting that I just had to step inside and explore it for real. So I got B involved, and with M's consent, created the world of Simulanka.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! You're getting a little ahead of yourself. First things first, would you mind explaining what you're doing here? In fact, no! What are we even doing here?
Don't worry, all will be revealed. After everything you accomplished on your journey, you're free to ask me anything you want. Let's start with your first question then. I'm here because I sensed a great magic power emanating from the book just now, and I couldn't resist the urge to peek inside and check it out.
That must have been when we all gave Mini Durin our blessings, right?
Yes, exactly. In the world of fairy tales, words and emotions often carry far more power than any spell. It's all thanks to your magic that Mini Durin was able to take this form. Come say hi to me, little one. Oh, look at you. You're as cute as a button.
So, what about us? Was it always part of the plan that we'd come here?
Plan isn't the word I'd use. If you ask me, I'd say fate works in mysterious ways. When Durin of Simulanka made his wish to the goddess of fate, it just so happened that in a world far away, all of you wonderful people were holding a copy of M's fairy tale at that exact moment. And because of your noble and kind souls, you were selected by the goddess of fate to come and save this world.
Now that you mention it, that's what I was doing when I was transported here. I was reading a fairy tale to some children in the Fleuve Cendre.
I think I just, happened upon an old book and decided to use it as my pillow during a nap in a box.
Wow, what a crazy coincidence. Wait, that's not right. How come everyone else got assigned the role except us? 'Cause we were also... Yeah, that was it. We just received a strange book and we had no idea who sent it. Then, the moment we opened it up to start reading it, we found ourselves here. You're the one who sent it to us, aren't you?
Oh, is that what happened? Yes, that does sound like me, doesn't it?
Why did you send us here?
Good question. Why indeed? Maybe I thought this was such a good story it simply had to be read by someone. As the traveler and witness of many worlds, how could I let such a beautiful place pass you by? I can sense that your blessing for Mini Durin was a very special one. With this blessing from beyond the story, he might even be able to explore worlds outside of this one.
Teyvat, you mean?
That's right. In fact, back when we were first creating Simulanka, Em told us that she hoped the people of this world would one day be able to explore the wider world beyond. Every story has an ending, but if the story becomes reality, it should have the right to choose its own path.
So, in other words, the predestined lives these people lead were always going to disappear one way or another.
Wait, so even if the people here get to go to other worlds, surely there's gotta be a way we can leave too, right?
Don't you realize you've been able to leave all along?
Huh?
You can either take the boat at the Broken Sea or touch the giant bookmark at the Cliff of Prophecy. All you need to do if you want to leave is focus on the place you want to go.
How were we supposed to know that if you never told us?
Huh, didn't I? Well, given how smart and capable you are, surely it can't have posed a huge problem for you. As for your other friends who were summoned here, if I had to guess, I'd say the Goddess of Fate probably didn't tell them about it because she wanted them to get engrossed in the story. She's Em's reflection, after all. It wouldn't surprise me if she shares Em's love for cliffhangers. Anyway, I think that answers your questions, yes? What do you all plan to do next?
I'm gonna go say sorry to the people of this world. After that, I want to start protecting Simulanka, just like Mom told me to.
Now we know how easy it is to get back home. Paimon's suddenly not in such a hurry to leave.
Same here. It's not every day that you get to come to such a magical world. I, for one, plan to explore it a little longer.
I'm glad to hear it. Maybe I should invite some other friends to join you too. By the way, Minnie Durin, I'm delighted to see you've made some new friends. I'm sure Em would be very proud of you. Now, before I depart, please let me give you a blessing as well. May your future be as rich and colorful as the stories Em used to tell.
She's gone. Guess this is where the hero's journey comes to an end, huh?
Ah, but it's also where a new journey begins. The adventures of Minnie Durin and friends.
Huh? An adventure for me?
You bet. For starters, I'd love to introduce you to my other friends in the forest. Even though there have been some misunderstandings in the past, I'm sure they'll welcome the new you with open arms.
Huh?
Stop looking at me. I already said I'll come with you.
Whoa! Look over there!
Wow. The stars are beautiful.
Huh. I'll bet that's a gift to Minnie Durin from the 3 goddesses of this world.
Aw. Thank you, Mom.
Oh, well, we just went through all of part 3. Okay.
Ad Astra. Thank you for Ad Astra.
Alrighty. Well, I do believe there is one more part left to the quest, right? Is there another... Yeah, well, it says appendix, so... Probably like an epilogue, basically. Hmm. All right. Hmm. Okay, well, here's let's before we go to Chaos Child, let's go over what happened today a little bit. Zoom in here. All right, so before Biden announced that he was dropping out, I guess during July, the national polls were pretty close. They had Trump up by like 1 point. And then just in the last, I guess, 6 days or so, it took like a pretty big, just sudden shift to like Trump with a 5 point lead. So it was like a 4 point swing just all of a sudden in the last like 6 days. So Biden was not polling very well right at the end there. Like, why did he drop out? It started with the the way he performed at the debate. I think, well, I don't know. It's tough to say because it seemed like this swing started happening a little before the Republican National Convention started. But anyway, personally, I think it's probably a good thing that Biden is withdrawing from the race. Because yeah, I just feel like with the way he performed at the debate, and the way that the media basically turned this into a whole thing where it's like we're evaluating him with every single freaking speech that he makes, whether he's, you know, senile or whatever you want to call it. Yeah, it was getting really fucking annoying. So yeah, I just felt like there was too big of a risk that he would lose too many voters. And I don't think it's because of the shooting. Like, it makes no sense to like all of a sudden want to vote for Trump because somebody tried to shoot him. Like, that just doesn't make sense to me. I mean, even let's say even if it was because of that, I think that would just be like a temporary bump, and he would probably regress to the mean pretty shortly after. Like, I don't think he's gonna carry any lead he takes from being shot at like over a 4-month period into the election. Yes, there is. I mean, historically, the incumbent is always the favorite. The country tends to elect incumbents more often than not. I will say, I mean, obviously, these polls don't even matter now because, oh, excuse me, because Biden is not even running anymore. So, yeah, throw these polls out. They don't really matter anymore. I think obviously at this point the Democrats need to do some really heavy polling for several different candidates. From what I read, they were doing a few polls for how the Vice President Harris would fare if she were to run against Trump. And they weren't too great either for Harris. They were saying her being able to beat Trump would be highly dependent on who her vice president pick would be, whether it was and they said two people in particular would be either the Michigan governor, I think her name's Whitmer, I think. Bernie, yeah, no, he's not running anymore, dude. He wasn't in the primaries, and yeah, which that's the other thing, dude. It kind of annoys me that Biden waited till now to drop out, because basically the fact that he waited till now means that we don't have any choice as a voter to pick who the Democratic nominee is. It's going to be all up to the delegates at the Democratic National Convention. So voters, your average citizen has absolutely no say in who the next Democrat nominee is going to be. Yeah, if he had withdrew before the primary elections, then the voters would have had an opportunity to vote for who they think would be the best candidate for the Democratic nominee, but that did not happen. Yeah, and I wouldn't be surprised if that does become a conspiracy theory, that like the Democratic Party actually didn't want voters to vote on who the next candidate would be, so they stayed silent on Biden until after the primary elections were over. I'm sure that's going to be a it wouldn't surprise me, I guess, if that became a conspiracy theory. Yeah, it does kind of suck. I mean, most of the talk has been obviously with Harris. I do remember back in the 2020 election when Harris was running against Biden in the primary elections. I can tell you right now, I personally, at least from a policy perspective, like from a you know, what they stand for kind of perspective, their positions. I actually like Kamala Harris less than Joe Biden, if I'm going to be honest with you. I think Kamala Harris is a pretty blah candidate. Um, I think I think Harris will largely have the same kind of platform, the same positions as Biden. But the thing is, I think because of her past as a prosecutor, I think was she district attorney at one point or something? I think she's gonna be more of a like a law and order type president, which basically means she's gonna be meaner. uh, yeah, law and order presidents tend to make things rather shitty uh, for people who are uh, being, I guess, um, suspected by police for stuff. So, yeah. Yeah, I'm not real wild about Harris personally. Um, I mean, obviously against Trump, I would highly prefer Harris. I mean, there's no doubt I wouldn't vote for Trump even if it was Harris. But I think the Democrats would I think it would be better for them if they didn't just go straight to Harris and they poll some other candidates just to see how they poll against Trump, because I also saw there were a few polls for like the Pennsylvania governor and for the Michigan governor, and I mean those polls are pretty limited. There's not really that many of them, but the ones that I did see for the Pennsylvania governor actually looked pretty good. Seemed like he would do better against Trump than Harris. So I would certainly at least look into that some more. But yeah, at this point, you know, it's kind of up in the air what's going to happen, because um, I don't think this is the first time in American history that an incumbent has dropped out or chose to not run for re-election after the primary election's already over. This is the first time in history that's happened. I mean, there have been other incumbents that have dropped out and decided not to run for a second term before, but I think they've all done it. They all announced that like before like the primaries. So, yeah, this is unprecedented. Um, yeah. I think that's all I got. Um, yeah, I don't know. And as far as the assassination attempt goes, um, they haven't really been able to find any kind of like political motive on the shooter. They've been through all his stuff at this point. They've been through his phone and his computer and everything, and they just can't really find anything. So who knows? I think the guy was probably just, I don't know if he was mentally ill necessarily, but he likely was looking for attention, to be honest. Um, all right, I think that's all I have for that. I just hope the Democrats choose somebody good. All right, let's go ahead and switch to Chaos Child now. Anyway, okay. Alrighty. So as you know, we are on the Kazuki route. Let's see. Yesterday, let's see, what happened yesterday? I guess the police found that portal device that Kazuki used to make the pyrokinetic woman disappear. Would have been near impossible to miss on purpose. What? Well, I will say yeah, the shooter didn't come with the best equipment. Like, he didn't use a scope or anything, so... Let's see. What else happened yesterday? I don't know, I guess there wasn't really a whole lot that was that important. Alright, for the next 2 days, Kazuki and I spent all our time in this room doing nothing at all. A few days ago, I never would have imagined I'd be living in a room with a girl from my club. Yeah, for some reason, Takaru is staying with Kazuki now. But sadly, nothing romantic had happened at all. All I did was watch the news on TV. I wanted to look online, but Kazuki was using the computer the whole time and wouldn't give it to me. Even now, Kazuki was seated in front of the only computer in the room, a low-spec, compact laptop. There was an angry glare in her eyes as she stared at it. It was like she was trying to intimidate her monitor. Her frustration was plain to see on her face. She was a totally different person than the one who'd cried as she told me about her powers 2 days ago. Actually, this was the Kazuki I always saw in the club room, wasn't it? She slammed her fist against the table in annoyance. I thought I could hear the sound of her gritting her teeth.
ゲームにそんなに熱くなるなよ。また負けたのか?
She was sulking. If you let her, Hana Kazuki would spend the whole day playing video games. She would barely even eat. The only food in the room was dried squid and lollipops, both of which were available in enormous quantities. It freaked me out a little, honestly. Of course, thanks to them, I was able to eat something without having to leave. Kazuki ran her fingers through her hair violently, trying to vent her frustration. She'd been angry ever since yesterday. When I'd asked her what was wrong, she'd said,
この PC じゃスペック低すぎてまともにゲームできない。
Basically, she was having withdrawal symptoms from being unable to play her games. Sheesh. Then she slowly stood up and headed for the door.
どこか行くのか?
For the past 2 days, she'd been unwilling to leave the room. She was probably still thinking about what had happened at the school. I'd felt bad about it since I was the one who'd gotten her involved. Had she recovered?
学校ゲームしに。
お前な。
I was too shocked to say anything. She couldn't handle playing the game on her low-spec PC anymore? Sure, the one in the club room was pretty high-end, but I felt like I'd solved the mystery of why she was always playing in the club room. It was never clear if that computer belonged to the school or was someone's personal property. It was one of the 7 mysteries of the newspaper club. Is Zane still here, or did he leave? I didn't really try to stop her. I didn't feel like going to school yet. Part of it was that if I did, I'd remember the terror I'd felt. But more importantly, I didn't want to answer all the questions I knew Kurisu and Ito were going to ask. That was why I'd spent the last 2 days cooped up in this room. Oh, okay, you're still here. Cool. No one knew I was here right now. I'd been getting calls from Sarika and Kurisu all day since yesterday, but I'd ignored them all. I was sure Kazuki was going to leave, but instead, she turned around once she got to the front door. It looked like she was still hesitant about going outside.
そんなにゲームって面白いのか?
I'd never been able to get into a game as much as Kazuki did. All I ever did was play a few to kill some time. But when I saw how Kazuki's life seemed to revolve around her game, I started to wonder what was so interesting about it.
なあ、さっき和樹がやっていたゲーム、僕もちょっとやってみていいか?
Kazuki nodded, so I sat down in front of the PC. The game's screen was still displayed on the monitor. It was a Western game called Call of Counterfield. Wait. Trying to think of... It's like a mishmash of Call of Duty and Counter-Strike. And... I don't know what the field would be from.
これ、銃で撃ち合うゲームだよな。
うん。
I think they're called FPS, right? First person shooter.
How do you control?
Kazuki sighed a little and came over to me.
Mouse, 手を乗せて.
She moved my hand to the mouse. My hand was on top of the mouse, and Kazuki's hand was on top of mine. She was so close. She was right on top of me.
移動はキーボードの W, A, S, D。ダッシュはシフトキー。グレネード投げるのが G。
I was too focused on Kazuki to listen to what she was saying.
じゃあ、やってみて。かも。
Kazuki started the game without me. I was placed into a lobby while the game matched me with someone else, but only for a second before it threw me right into the middle of a match.
Nanda kore?
I was so caught off guard that I panicked a little. And when I moved, the screen was jerky. It was really hard to control. Even if I found someone to try and shoot, they'd shoot me first and I'd die. I ended the game with 0 kills and 31 deaths. Ooh. Ouch. Well, what do you expect for someone who's never even played a game on a computer before? Like, bruh. That was not good. I don't know how Kazuki managed to play when the screen was this jerky. The computer's specs weren't nearly good enough. I felt like I understood why she was so stressed out.
Takuru senpai, hetakuso kamo.
初心者だし、画面カクカクだし。それにその腕に触れているのが気になって集中できなかったから。
She kept whispering, "Not that way, dummy. No, and not there" in my ear too. Bro, this would actually be like a lot of guys' dream right here. Having some gaming while having some gamer girl whispering in their ear and shit.
手だってずっと置きっぱなしだし。
Kazuki's right hand had been on top of mine during the whole game. Kazuki seemed to finally notice how close we were. She was right next to me, so close I could feel her breathing. Her eyes went wide and her face flushed red. Her breath tickled my cheek. Neither of us had showered in 2 days, so I could smell the sweat on her body. We were close enough to kiss. Cool Cat Press would tell me that this was a sign it was okay to push her down. And we were alone in her room. I couldn't take my eyes off her soft lips. This was bad. I didn't know what was going on, but this had to be bad. Sora or Aqua? Wait, you're that into Muna and Zeta? I didn't even know. Oh man, you are into Muna, huh?
Kazuki.
Yeah, Muna is like the ultimate, like, cool girl. Like, yeah. Suddenly, the intercom rang. I came back to my senses and leaped away from Kazuki. That scared me. But it saved me, too. If it hadn't interrupted, I might have put my hands on Kazuki. That was something that superficial normals did. I wasn't like those normals. I was a more stoic sort of normal. Yeah, that's right. Yep. Kazuki glanced at me as I tried frantically to calm myself down, then picked up the intercom receiver. Wait, she didn't talk on the intercom either? How is she supposed to communicate with anyone? Kazuki slowly put down the receiver. It looked like she'd managed to communicate with them. She turned to me and looked like something was troubling her.
いや、喋っていいよ。ていうか喋ってくれ。
のの先輩が来たかも。
Uh-oh. Well, that's probably bad news. That's right, just talk normally. It'll take more than a word or two to doom me.
Huh?
Nano was here? I was doomed. Why would Kurisu visit Kazuki's room? Of course, there was only one reason.
学校には来ない。トレーラーハウスには帰ってこない。青葉寮にも戻らない。セリカのところにもいない。伊藤くんのところにも行っていない。
Bro, give the guy a break, man. Like, he... some crazy-ass motherfucker just tried to kill him. Like, can you, like, take it easy on him? Maybe for a little bit?
となれば、その次の選択肢はここでしょう。タクルは友達少ないから、新聞部の部員以外に頼れる人はいなさそうだし。まさか、本当に和樹の部屋に押しかけているなんて、夢にも思わなかったけど。
I was relieved to see that Kurisu looked healthy. I probably didn't have to worry about her knife wound anymore. But she was mad. This was the extra mad version of Kurisu. I knew it was my own fault for calling Serika once on Tuesday morning, and then ignoring everyone's calls. I wanted to run away if I could.
それで聞かせてくれない？まずどうしてタクルが和樹の部屋にいるのか。
That's where she wanted to start? She didn't care about what happened when I was attacked by the pyrokinetic?
タクル、答えなさい。
成り行きで。
月曜日のことが関係しているの？
Kazuki and I both nodded at the same time.
そう。だからって、同年代の女子の部屋に3日間も居座っているのは、高校生としての自覚に欠けると思わない？
Stop trying to ruin his fun. Good point. You could tell she was the student council president.
和樹に迷惑だと思わないの？
それは。
Kazuki shook her head. She was embarrassed for some reason. Evidently, she hadn't thought it was a bother.
本当に？タクルが先輩だから遠慮しているんじゃない？
Kazuki kept shaking her head. She seemed to have no intention of talking.
もしかして、あなたたち付き合っているとか、そういうこと？
Both Kazuki and I shook our heads as hard as we could. I mean, well, I could understand where she'd gotten that idea.
そうなの。
For some reason, Kurisu looked a little relieved.
タクル、もう大丈夫なのよね。
By okay, she probably meant what happened Monday. I was sure she'd been worried too.
大丈夫だと思う。僕らを襲ってきたあの女は もう渋谷にはいないはずだから。
Of course, I didn't say that because we'd killed her.
だったら学校に出てきたら？セリカや伊藤君も心配してる。家に一人でいるのが不安なら青葉寮に来ればいいし。
そういうわけにはいかない。もしかしたらあの女の狙いは最初から僕だったかもしれないんだ。
Even if the odds were low now, they weren't zero.
だからクルスや尾上と一緒にいると巻き込んでしまう。青葉寮には父さんやユイやユウトもいるんだ。
カズキなら巻き込んでもいいっていうこと？
それはカズキはすでに巻き込んでしまったんだ。だから。
Kurisu stared at my clothes. I hadn't changed out of the blood-stained shirt since Wednesday. Kurisu would be really worried about that, of course.
やっぱり学校での事件はあなたたちが関係していたのね。
I nodded.
一体何が起きたの？
カズキは。
Kazuki and I looked at one another. But Kazuki quickly looked down. I needed to keep her power and what we'd done at school on Monday a secret.
僕を助けてくれた。そのおかげでカズキまで狙われる可能性がある。それだけしか言えない。これはクルスや尾上たちを巻き込まないためでもあるんだ。分かってほしい。
いつもと同じね。
Kurisu smiled sadly.
いいわ。
クルス、僕は。
Kazuki suddenly offered us both a lollipop. She was trying to say that these were for us, evidently.
ありがとう。まったく、セリカとは違う意味でマイペースな子ね。
Kurisu chuckled and sighed, then took the lollipop. She didn't put it in her mouth, though. I took it, unwrapped it, and then plopped it in my mouth. It tasted like strawberry. A cloyingly sweet flavor soon filled my mouth.
カズキはタクルに迷惑かけられてない？この際だから言いたいことがあれば言っていいのよ。いいの？
Oops.
そう。タクルはあなたにとって先輩だけど、ここはあなたの部屋なんだから、主張するところはきちんと主張していいんだからね。それとカズキ、あなたお風呂入ってる？入ってないでしょ。タクルがいるせい
？Kazuki's face became beet red as she shook her head. It wasn't my fault. It was because she'd been playing too many video games.
私がタクルのこと見張っているから、今からシャワーだけでも浴びてくれば
？Jeez. Eye is itching.
その後で買い出しに行ってくるわ。どうせちゃんとした食事してないでしょ。簡単なものだけど作ってあげる。タクルの着替えも必要でしょうし。
あ、それは。
Ooh, that would be great.
ほら、カズキ、ささっと動いて。
Kurisu practically shoved Kazuki into the bathroom. Before long, I heard the sound of falling water. Well, this was awkward. It was awkward enough being here with Kurisu. I could hear almost every sound Kazuki made as she showered.
カズキはタクルに心を開いたのかしら。セリカと違ってカズキは誰に対しても壁を作っているから。あの子を見ていると時々ね、新聞部に勧誘してよかったのかなって思うことがある。
そういえば和樹を部に連れてきたのってクルスだったな。
ええ、新学期が始まって何日か経った頃かな。その日は風が強くてね、あの子一人でプリントの山を運んでいたんだけど、それが風で飛ばされちゃって困ってた。だから拾うのを手伝ってあげたの。でもあの通り全く喋らないでしょ。この子大丈夫かなって心配になって、職員室まで私もついて行ったのよ。そしたら和樹が何も言えないのをいいことに、担任の先生から余計なことまであれこれ頼まれちゃっていて、和樹が断れないでいたのを見かねて口を出したの。そんなことがあって、部活に入っていないなら新聞部においでって誘ったんだけど、おとなしそうだったから部活動とか興味ないかもって思ってた。そしたら何日かして部室にひょっこり顔を出したから、私の方がびっくりしちゃった。
So that's how it happened? That was just like Kurisu.
でもあの子が何を考えているのかなかなかわからなくて、私に言われて仕方なく新聞部に入ったんだったらどうしようって今でも時々考えるの。
本人は毎日部室に来ているんだから、いやいやっていうことはないと思う。
Her main reason was probably to play video games. But now I knew why Kurisu was more concerned about Kazuki than anyone else in the club.
和樹はきっとクルスに感謝してるんじゃないかって僕は思うよ。いや、まあ実際はわからないけれど。
I was mumbling and stumbling over my words because it felt kind of like I was talking about myself.
和樹のことお願いね。仲良くしてあげて。
分かってるよ。同じ部員なんだし。
She really was nosy. That was why everybody counted on her so much as the student council president. And then the door to the bathroom opened, and Kazuki came tumbling out.
ずいぶん早いわね。5分も経ってないんじゃない？ちゃんと髪洗ったの？うん。
Her hair was a little wet, and her cheeks were a little flushed from the hot shower. I could smell the pleasant scent of shampoo. Why did she look a little cuter than usual now that she was out of the shower?
ほら、ちゃんと髪拭きなさい。
Kurisu smiled gently and started to dry Kazuki's hair with a towel.
そんなに慌てて出てこなくてもよかったのに。
Kazuki fidgeted as she let Kurisu dry her hair. And then her stomach rumbled. Both Kurisu and I burst out laughing.
お腹空いたのね。いいわ。タクルの着替えも取りに行かなきゃいけないし、ついでに買い出しも行ってくる。
Shit.
食べたいものある？ 何でもいいのね。
For some reason, Kazuki got on the ground and bowed in gratitude. About an hour later, Kurisu came back and made us a simple meal. The table was lined up with fried ginger pork, tofu, and onion miso soup, and a spinach salad.
本当に簡単に作ったものだから味は保証できないけど。
But I knew exactly how good at cooking Kurisu was. Until recently, she'd cooked for me every day. And Kurisu was best at simple dishes like these. She'd make several of them in the blink of an eye. Kazuki was looking at Kurisu's face to see if it was okay to eat.
どうぞ。
Kazuki put her hands together and bowed her head. She might not say anything, but she had good table manners. She took a bite of the ginger pork. After just one bite, her face broke out into a grin. I didn't know if I'd ever seen Kazuki smile like that before. It felt like I was seeing something really rare. She hadn't eaten any real food for the past 2 days. Normally, she only ate lollipops and dried squid. Kurisu's cooking must have been a real feast for her.
気に入ってくれたみたいね。よかった。タクルも食べなさい。育ち盛りの男の子なんだから。
She was in her big sister mode now. But for now, I would be the obedient little brother. My top priority at the moment was filling my stomach. Look at that face! Kazuki was staring at Kurisu as if in a trance, a small piece of ginger pork still sticking out of the side of her mouth. I had already learned from Cool Cat Press what that expression meant. It was the look of a woman in love. Wait, did Kazuki like girls? No. There was no way. She was probably just looking up to Kurisu because she was older. Was it Sarika who had told me that girls in puberty were like that a lot?
ちょっとカズキ、ぼーっとしてないで、ちゃんと噛んで食べなさい。それと肘をつかない。お行儀悪いわよ。
Hey, Kurisu. Kazuki is grateful to you for asking her to join the newspaper club. I've been with her the whole time over the past 3 days. And finally, I was starting to feel like I understood her. The disaster struck Shibuya 2 days after that. What? The two of us were watching the afternoon news when they suddenly switched to a live broadcast near Shibuya Station. A young female reporter was leading a cameraman up the twisty, thin street that ran from the station to Dogenzaka. The text on the screen said, "Mysterious object appears in Shibuya. What is it?"
私は今、渋谷駅から徒歩3分ほどのところにある路地に来ているのですが。
Oh, that thing?
ご覧ください。あの謎の物体。
The reporter pointed to a 1-meter tall subject that was floating at the end of the street. Both Kazuki and I recognized it at once. We'd seen it ourselves just a few days before.
ポータル装置。
Kazuki looked shocked. Her gaze was frozen on the TV screen. What was going on? There was no way the portal device could be on a street near the station. We'd seen it on top of the school.
この物体は今朝になって匿名の通報があり発見されたものということなんですが。
The young reporter moved in front of the device and continued to speak.
現在、警察が詳しく調査中ということで、このように周囲一帯に規制が張られています。警察の話では爆弾の可能性もあるということなんですが、こうしてみますと、とても綺麗な形をしていますよね。ぼーっと光っていてすごく幻想的です。夜暗くなってから見てみたいなって個人的には思うわけなんですけれども。不思議なのはあの物体、地中のようなものがどこにも見当たらないということなんです。どうやら空中にふわふわと浮かんでいるらしいのですが、一体どういう原理でそうなっているのか。
おい、なんだあれ。
The cameraman on a TV show was never supposed to speak, but this one did. The reporter stopped talking and turned around to face the portal device. The camera showed that it was changing. The whole portal device was starting to emit a golden light.
ご覧ください。物体が先ほどよりもずっと、これは強く光っているように見えます。何があったのでしょうか。現場は騒然となっています。
離れて、危ないから離れて。
あ、警察官の男性が我々にも下がるように言ってきていますね。
やばくね。
でもとっても綺麗じゃないですか。行きましょう。
いや、おい。
The reporter gave a signal to the cameraman and started to walk toward the device. I gulped as I waited to see what would happen next. It's not a good idea to get close to that, I said in my mind. Of course, no matter what I said here, the reporter on the screen couldn't hear me.
この物体、一体どういう原理で光っているのでしょうか。よく見るとこれ、細かい光の粒が物体の周囲を渦巻いていますね。まるでアートのようです。あ、光の粒がゆっくり集まりつつあります。あー、綺麗。昔の SF 映画などにあったホログラム映像っていうんでしょうか。あれに似ているようにも見えますが、この形は何かの動物を表現しようとしているのでしょうか。動物、いや、それとも恐竜とかだったりするのかもしれませんね。
The reporter was as chipper as ever. She was speaking in the same way she'd do a food report at a local restaurant. I could see death flags popping up everywhere. I had a bad feeling, and I couldn't help but remember the last look on that woman's face before she disappeared a few days ago. If that object on the screen was the same thing, this reporter was going to disappear as well. I looked away, not wanting to see it. I could hear the reporter raise her voice in surprise. I looked back at the monitor.
なんだ?
And I saw a monster I'd never seen before. I thought I'd switched the channel somehow, but I could see the reporter on the same screen as the monster. At first, I thought it was CG. That's how unreal it seemed. It looked like a dinosaur. Its skin was bright red. Its legs were as big as a human torso. And it had giant wings on its back. Its wicked-looking black horns bent inwards towards its jaw. There were 5 golden orbs like jewels shining on its forehead. I couldn't see any eyes where you might expect them to be. Even on 4 legs, it was over twice the height of a human. And there were fangs in its mouth. The particles of light had come together to form that monster, and the TV camera had captured every second of it. If it wasn't CG, it was unreal, and the monster was moving too. I whispered without even thinking about what I was doing, but the reporter was getting excited instead. Okay, bro, she really can't be this dumb. Like, come on. Bro, what the fuck? It ate her. The reporter had gotten close to it, and it had swallowed her head in one bite. Kazuki suddenly gave a start and screamed. The monster finished gnawing on the reporter's head, and then grabbed the headless body in its mouth and shook it violently. I don't know why the cameraman hasn't already fucking run off. The cameraman screamed and the video shook violently too. He must have thrown down the camera and ran. The image was a fixed shot of the monster's legs and the bloody head lying on the ground. And then... the monster roared. Its thick legs started to move. It kicked the woman's head away. And then apparently stepped on the camera since the video cut out. Then the TV switched back to showing the studio, where the newscasters and commentators were pale and sickly looking. Soon the image changed to a picture of a field of flowers with a message reading, "Please stand by." This was a nightmare. That was a live broadcast, right? That meant all of that really happened. Kazuki was covering her mouth with her hands and shaking. Her eyes were fixed on the TV screen.
今の、なんだ?
Kazuki slowly turned toward me. But she was too shocked to speak.
今のはなんだ?
I ran over to her and started to shake her shoulders. She forced out the words with tears in her eyes.
フレームアークドラゴンかも。S2 に出てくるモンスター。レアモンスターだけど序盤から出てくるからS2 のユーザーじゃ有名かも。
それってつまり
私の妄想まだ反響続いてるんだ。
So a fictional monster appeared in reality? But Kazuki didn't make any kind of wish like that Monday night. So where did it come from? Had the words she'd said changed somehow? Kazuki can't control her own powers. I remembered what Nightheart had said and shuddered. Alright, man. I think I am going to stop here tonight. Yeah, this route hasn't had any delusions so far like the Arimura route did. I don't know if we're gonna get any this route, but... Alright, man. I'll be back again tomorrow night. So I will stream Celeste tomorrow. We'll work some more on the B-sides. And then we'll do some more Chaos Child as well, so... that's all I got. See you tomorrow. Have a good night.